What's up, everyone? Welcome back to NATO. We need to talk about something that's been flying under the radar but absolutely deserves more attention. Igeo no Tainai Shakuba Disu, or as it's being marketed internationally, a mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace. Just confirmed its October 2025 premiere date, and honestly, this might be one of the most unique anime premises we're getting this year. If you've ever wondered what it's actually like behind the scenes in manga production, this series is about to give you an inside look that's both hilarious and surprisingly authentic. So what exactly are we dealing with here? This is a workplace comedy that follows Nana Futami, a new shoujo manga artist trying to navigate the absolute chaos of working in the manga industry. But this isn't your typical aspiring artist chases their dreams story. Based on Kuzushiro's manga, which started as a one-shot in Kodansha's Kiss magazine before getting serialized on Comic Days, this series dives into the genuine weirdness and unpredictability of creative work environments. The voice cast they've assembled is interesting. Yuko Natsuyoshi, Sora Amamiya, and Miku Ito are headlining the main cast, with recent additions including Yu Kobayashi as Arisa Nashida, Eriko Matsui as Toku Kakunadate, and Maharu Hanai as Nekanote. Having Sora Amamiya in a workplace comedy is particularly intriguing. She's known for more dramatic or action-oriented roles, so seeing her tackle this kind of material could be refreshing. What makes this series stand out is its authenticity. Kuzushiro isn't just writing about manga creation from the outside. This is someone who understands the industry intimately. The source material captures those specific moments of creative frustration, deadline panic, and the bizarre interpersonal dynamics that emerge when creative people work in high-pressure environments. It's workplace comedy that actually understands the workplace it's depicting. Studio Voile is handling the production, which is worth noting. They're not one of the major names everyone recognizes, but that might actually work in this series' favor. Workplace comedies don't need spectacular animation. They need good character animation, solid timing, and the ability to sell mundane moments as genuinely funny. A smaller studio focusing on character work and comedic beats could be exactly what this material needs. The manga industry as a setting offers unique comedy opportunities that most workplace series can't access. You've got the creative process itself, with all its bizarre inspirations and creative blocks. You've got the business side with editors, deadlines, and market pressures. And you've got the personal side, where artists are trying to maintain some kind of normal life while creating fantasy worlds for other people. What's particularly smart about this premise is how it can address real industry issues while maintaining a comedic tone. Manga creation is notoriously demanding work. Long hours, tight deadlines, constant pressure to produce content that connects with readers. A series that can acknowledge those realities while finding genuine humor in them has the potential to be both entertaining and surprisingly insightful. The weirdly wonderful workplace subtitle they're using for the international release captures something important about the tone. This isn't mean-spirited comedy that mocks creative work. It's affectionate humor that recognizes how strange and wonderful creative environments can be. When you put passionate, slightly obsessive people together and ask them to create something that will entertain thousands of readers, weird things are going to happen. The ending theme, Thankful, by Sizik suggests they're taking the emotional aspects of the story seriously. Workplace comedies work best when they balance humor with genuine appreciation for the people doing the work. The title Thankful implies the series understands that creative work, despite all its chaos and stress, is something to be grateful for. The timing of this release is interesting too. October 2025 puts it in a competitive season, but workplace comedies often find their audience gradually rather than through huge opening numbers. This is the kind of series that could build a devoted following through word of mouth, especially if it resonates with people who work in creative industries. Kuzushiro's background is worth mentioning. She previously worked on Inugami-san to Nikoyama-san, a Yuri comedy that ran in comic Yuri Heim. That experience with character-driven comedy in niche settings suggests she understands how to create humor that feels specific and authentic rather than generic. The fact that this started as a one-shot before getting serialized also says something about the concept's strength. One-shots that become ongoing series usually do so because they capture something readers want to see more of. In this case, it was probably the authentic portrayal of creative work combined with genuinely funny character dynamics. So we're looking at October 2025 for a workplace comedy that actually understands the workplace it's depicting. Igeo no Tainai Shakuba Disu might not have the flashy premise of other series coming out this year, but it has something potentially more valuable: authenticity combined with genuine affection for its subject matter. What's your take on workplace comedies in anime? Do you think there's room for more series that focus on specific industries rather than generic office environments? And are you curious about the behind-the-scenes reality of manga production? Let me know in the comments. This kind of niche comedy often generates the most interesting discussions. If you're staying tuned for more coverage of upcoming anime and underrated series like this one, subscribe to keep up with all the announcements. And if this breakdown introduced you to something new, hit that like button to help more people discover these hidden gems. More content coming soon, so until then, take care.